Hello, friends, and welcome. You are watching episode number 19 of our Software Incorporated Alpha 9 Vanstra PC Let's Play. My name is Sean, and I'm glad that you're here with me today as I play some video games. When we left off, it was September 1989, and you may notice that something has changed. That's right, I did a dramatic overhaul of our office space here. I left our little offices here the same as they were, but I redid pretty much everything else. Actually, these are the same. This is kind of the same. It doesn't matter. I have redesigned everything to make things a little better. So first off, I added another support team. So we have the 3 support shifts, day, night, and swing. And then we have our 3 marketing teams as well. And they will be sharing office space. So support night and marketing day are going to share this space. Support day and marketing swing are going to share this space, and marketing night and support swing are going to share this space. So they'll kind of rotate it through. And then I got the same deal over here with their leaders. They're going to share offices and rotate through as one shift comes in, the next one will leave. And this office is unused, so I've just got set aside. I went ahead and put our programming offices just in this area up here. I put in another hallway to make access a little better. I also put in that is the wrong key, I put in a kitchen and hired a couple of cooks. So we're going to have a daytime cook and a nighttime cook that'll be coming in and making food for everybody. I put in another meeting room, so now we have 3 meeting rooms, so there shouldn't be any problems with meetings and stuff. And then we still have our little design team room here. Eventually, design will probably take over like the A office space, and then we will put in a very large office workspace up here for the A team, because they're going to have like when I start working on an operating system, it's going to require such a huge team that they're going to need a very large space, and we're getting very close to working on an OS. I really want to get that going. I don't think I set more people up to be trained, but that's okay. Who got promoted to be in charge of the support swing shift? Looks like Harsh Modi. Harsh Modi, you got promoted. You were on Team A, so I moved you over here. You are support swing. You're in class for your leadership training. I can't remember. Oh, Soon Kang, you're already working for me, so I've got you in here. Thank you for your comment. What did you suggest? I know you suggested something. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh, that's a good idea. That's right. You suggested that I make sure that any of these new products that we brought over from the other company, like Ultra Document 4 here, has that been ported over. And it's not that old, so let's see if it needs to be ported over for anything. And it kind of does, yes. So thank you for that suggestion. We're going to get a bunch of those, get that ported over, and that should get us a few more sales. We will order some more copies of that just to make sure that we have some to sell when the time comes. I don't expect to sell any of these older versions, especially like Ultra Document 3 did not sell well at all. And I'm guessing that's because of the marketing. This one we're actually, let's go ahead and maybe put some marketing on this. We'll see what happens if we throw $50,000 at it. See if that marketing does us any good. All right, so we're going to turn off those room labels now that we have a better idea. Also, you guys can't see this, but I did change up my my little handwritten spreadsheet. I guess that's called a piece of paper, a piece of graph paper. But I've got my own little handwritten sheet to keep track of the development of each of our pieces of software, and it is much better, I think, than it was before. So yeah, it's kept track of when our press releases were and when our press build went out. Our press build just went out a couple of months ago, so we're going to do a couple more press releases, but we have quite a ways to go before the actual release, which is in April. So let's go ahead and speed things up. Plenty of money. I spent some of that money, of course, hiring the additional support team, and that reminds me, I want to get into a habit of regularly rotating, because we've got plenty of support. So I want to regularly rotate our support team through education And yeah, we should definitely be educating these guys in programming, and that will still leave us plenty of people around to be working all the time too. So if we're going every 2 months, I think I'm just going to do like 2 people at a time, or yeah, 2 people at a time, and yeah. So hopefully this won't be too tedious for you guys to watch. Educate, and you're going to be doing algorithm, and move down here to Ollie, and you will do 2D. You're pretty well educated, Ollie. And then support day shift, Vanessa. Wow, you're really well educated, Vanessa. I don't need to be educating you so much, but we're still going to do it. We're just going to do 1 month, though, of 2D education for you. And Kara, also well educated, but you could use 2 months of algorithm training. Programmer, algorithm. All right, and that's it. So every month I'm going to try to assign a couple of people to do 2 months worth of training, and we'll see. We'll see if I can remember to rotate them properly. Basically, it's going to be whoever is after the one who's currently in class, they're going to be the one who goes into class next time. So, oh, looks like our design is just about done for this one. Is it still going up? Hard to tell. Oh, the design team has gone home. You know what? Let's just promote it. And I guess the D team, do we actually have a D team yet? We do. They're all in class, that's right. So they were probably set up to be working on Z layer 2. So we'll assign you to the D team. There we go. Turn off design. And that means our design team, you know what, let's send our design team to classes this month because they can't really start another project. It's a little early for them to be starting another project up. So we're going to go ahead and educate you in art. 2D is fine. You will educate you in design, system. You're a designer, and we'll educate you in art as well. For 3 months, that's good. All right, so that's the design team. So that'll keep you guys busy for a little while. That's right, so they're doing regular marketing, you're doing marketing, and you are marketing as well. Move you up here so I can keep an eye on you. Bouncy ball support is kind of fallen behind, but it's new too. Like that just came out like last month or 2 months ago or something like that, so I don't really need to worry too much about it. I'm going to move you up here so I can keep an eye on you though. Is there anything that I want to get a review of listener 2. The A team is working on that, and that's there. So we will review, outsource, move you up here. $50 should be enough. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at that, 6.7. You're doing real well. So we'll do our final review in 12 of 89. But I think we could probably... Now we'll hold out till 12 of 89 before we announce the release date. Good. So listeners coming along real well. Z-Layer just got promoted, so don't need to worry about that. Sim Business, no more reviews on you. You're being released in April, so I guess we're probably going to promote you next month. And everybody else is just working away. I guess our cooks probably won't start till tomorrow. That's going to be fun to see. All right, here comes the end of the day. Do we have enough copies of everything? Lots of bouncy balls. Oh yeah, we got plenty of copies of everything. No need to worry about that. Oh, very good day. Looked like about $1.7 million came in. A little over $2 million in sales for bouncy balls, so that is doing very well. Still have a lot in stock, but we sold a lot last month. Look at that. We sold 237,000 copies so far. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and order a few more copies just to be safe, because that is a very hot selling item. What is CMS? Looks like it's picked back up. So it's a good thing we put a little bit of marketing money into that. I will leave its budget where it is. Ultra Document 4 did not sell anything last month. So Project Mercury also not selling anything. We aren't still marketing Project Mercury, are we? No, we're not. We're supporting it, which is great. Also, we should be supporting Ultra Document 4 if that needs. Does it need support? I don't see the ability to do support on it, so I guess it doesn't need support. It's not showing up as something in our list. So look at all those followers for Sim Business. It's doing so well. All right, so we should have a cook. Where's our cook? Is he not coming in today? I'm sure that I had him come in at like 2 a.m. Maybe I had him come in at like 11 p.m. 10 to 2. They're both working 10 to 2. Okay. Well, tomorrow, you guys, tomorrow you're going to have fresh food coming in for everybody. No need to worry about any of that stuff. It's hard to find interesting angles on our business for the screenshot for our cover. I keep trying, but they all sort of look the same. You could zoom in really close, but even there, like, you know, what am I gonna take pictures of zoomed in really close? All the cube walls, kind of, and fans and stuff, you know. Could turn off the fans. At least that would clear up a little bit of visibility. Maybe I could catch somebody in a meeting. That might be a little more interesting. Oh, look at that. Look at all that food being made. Yum. There's happy programmers hanging out in the food area. No meetings today? Hey, thank you. Oh. I didn't know that's how meetings went. That's funny. I don't know why I find that so funny, but yeah, you guys just repeating yourselves. Typical meeting, especially, is that the marketing team that was at a meeting? I don't know. Let's throw a little more money into our insurance fund. Give the still their health insurance really not that high considering the number of employees we have. Only $13,000 worth of health insurance. Does it make them happy at all? How do I get employee information? I love working. It's nice and quiet. Meeting is great. Coffee is great. Job satisfaction is kind of meh. All right. Now this, Brittany, what team are you on? Will it tell me? Not really. What time of day is it? So this probably, it's either support swing or must be marketing swing. Brittany Sanchez, team compatibility 132%. Really, and that's only considered okay for you guys, huh? I forgot to set anybody up for education, so let's get back to doing that. Education, you're going to go for 2D education. You're going to go for, sure, why not? Tango. Pretty well educated, aren't you? Network for you. Margaret, algorithm, and Tara, why not audio, and Graham, I'll educate you in 3D. All right, there's all our support education for the month. Speed that up a little bit. Anything I wanted to do, Adventure Zone is going to get their review. Adventure Zone, review, outsource. Move this up here. Listener gets their review next month. Oh, this is your second review, isn't it, Adventure Zone? So we're going to see if you've improved. Wait a minute. Oh, it is your second review, and of course you've improved because your last one was 1.8. All right, so you're at 5.5. Gonna do another one in January. We'll see how that looks. I'm feeling pretty good about the way you're coming along. Listener, your next one was going to be in December. That'll probably be your final review because you're coming along pretty strong. The D team, I guess, is still in class. Do have a D team, right? It's not just the, no, yeah, we have the D team. So they were all in class. I think they all had 3 months worth of classes. So they should be back. So all you need is 3 programmers. Great. It's like I knew what I was doing. Looks like we had very strong sales again last month. Bouncy Ball is doing great. We were selling almost 100,000 copies a month. I love it. Bouncy Ball, order copies. So if we order 83,817, that should get us to 200,000. Oh, look at that. It's like I can do math in my head. And what is CMS? You're fine. All the rest of you are fine. All right, so this way we can keep better track of exactly how many we sold last month. We know we started at 200,000. How's that port coming along? Have we ported that out already? It looks like we did. Bouncy Ball support is doing all right. I'm going to actually bump that up a little higher priority. Ultra Document 4. Okay, well, we sold, you know, $115 worth. Is that worth the $25,000 that we spent on promotion? I'd say no. What is CMS is doing all right, and I think we have limited promotion on that too, $362,000. I think we have it set to $50,000, $25,000 marketing budget. Great. Ultra Document 4 also has no, it has 50,000. Yikes. Well, let's cut that back. I mean, we're probably not going to make any money off of it. Maybe we should do a update of that, but we'll give it a couple of months before we start assigning something like that in there. One cleaner still seems to be doing a good job keeping everything clean. A little foggy up here. Sim Business. We're in November. That's right. I was going to promote you November, December, January, February, March. Yep. So you're getting promoted. Yes. Team C. Any artists in Team C, they're going to get educated. Educate. Designer, 3 months. Algorithm. Aurelio. Educate. Designer, 2D for 3 months. All right, you guys are good. The rest of you programmers stay in there just fine. Speed you up a little bit. We have got plenty of money. Are there any good, well, let's see, is there any research out there? No. Is there any new companies that I can invest in? Looks like Shadow Slam. Might as well buy up some of their stock. We've got plenty of money. Wow, that increased the value of the stock I'd already bought. Giant Incorporated. Oh, I already own a bunch of Giant Incorporated. Okay. Slide Trap. I know I already own a bunch of Slide Trap and Tango Back. Sick Trip Camp Industries. How about any new companies that might be worth a lot? Shine? Shine seems like it's done pretty well. Wow, $24 million to buy Shine stock. Yikes, you guys have done well. What have you designed that's been so valuable so soon? Company Shine. A bunch of very strong antiviruses. Wow. You talk about frequent releases. So you can get away with the holy shnikey. That's a lot. $220 million for 2 in a row as well in less than a year. Wow. Huh. Maybe I am holding back on the upgrades. Maybe I shouldn't be holding back on the upgrades. I'm marketing sim business. Let's do a let's do another press build for sim business. And we'll do another press release here in a couple of months. Adventure Zone had a 5.5 on their last review. That's right. Listener, you're going to do a review at the end of the month. Nobody's idle. That's nice. So, all right. So this, okay. And the hype, I mean, like, we're really prioritizing hyping that thing up too. Adventure Zone shouldn't be, well, that's because it doesn't have any followers yet. So I would hope it wouldn't be losing any followers at this point. Oh, we do have, oh, in-class idle. That's misleading. Speed that up. And what time is it? 18:31. Okay, I was like, how do we not have anybody working? We just have these guys working as... Is there an office? Did I not put lights in there or something? Seems really dim. That's got 400 lux, so... oh, boy, we're going to get to have all new computers for everybody here real soon. Cool. I don't really know what big difference that makes, but it's exciting. I like getting new computers. These guys only get new computers every 10 years. Actually, I think they're going to get every 5 years for the next couple of years, because I think it goes modern computer and or 1990s computer, and then in 95 I think they can do a laptop. So, all right, let's throw some more money into our, because we've got plenty of money. So let's throw $2 million in there. And let's see how much money we make today. Almost there. Oh, we made so much money. Accept all and close. Yes. Wow. Press build. Got our hands. Doesn't know what it is. Haven't really heard about it. Looks amazing. Has all new features. It'll be out any moment. Again. Well, that's a strange thing to say. Didn't really give us a whole lot of followers, but it should be. There you go. Yeah, they're increasing rapidly, so that's cool. All right, so doing the 2 press build thing is a good idea, I guess. And then we'll want to do a press release. And then we'll do a final press release just before the game is released. So I'm pretty sure the guy on Reddit who suggested this marketing strategy to me is not watching my videos. I'll have to go back and say thank you to him, but on the very unlikely chance that you are, PF throwaway, thank you so much for your suggestion. I really appreciate it, and I think it's going to do good for our future sales. Also, when we were looking at building an operating system, we would need 7 designers and 14 programmers to go 6 years. So that's a pretty huge team. What could we do to reduce that? that increases stability. Got rid of networking. And multi-threading, maybe? Because I want to have the 3D rendering. HD audio supersedes all of it. Well, that's good. We want that. Plug and play. Input system? No. Yep, that definitely is important to everybody. Terminal? Can't get rid of that. No, we want HD audio. Alright, you know what? I think we could probably manage this. 5 designers, 9 programmers. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to take a long time. Do we have 5 designers? In our design team, we have 1, 2. Geneva could probably handle it. She's going to be fully set up for system design. Sean's a designer, so he could switch over to that team. Ned, you know what? I think we can. I'm going to move you to design. Sean's a programmer, but I'm going to move him to design, and I'm going to change him to design. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we need another programmer on the D team, but that's not a problem. We want to look at the, most likely we're going to find the best programmer this way, like you right there. Oh, you're already on the A team. We need somebody on one of the support teams that's not a lead. Support day. Emily, we were looking at you already, weren't we, Emily? So let's move you to the D team. And that should be good. Great. All right. So yeah, well, that's something to look forward to on our next episode, but I think we will start designing an operating system as our next big project, or our next project period. What we'll probably end up doing is just combining some of these teams, you know, like probably C and B as they wrap up Sim Business and Adventure Zone. Combine them into, or I guess we don't really need to combine them, right? We could just put them both on the same project. I don't think that hurts anything. But we'll worry about that next episode. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. I feel like we made a ton of money this episode, that's for sure. Look at that, we sold over 100,000 copies of Bouncy Ball last month. That's fantastic. I'm just going to go ahead and order 125,000. And for some reason, What is CMS is suddenly selling really well again. We still have plenty of copies, so I don't need to worry about that. Ultra Document 4, not selling very well. As a matter of fact, I'm going to shut down the marketing for that. And that one we can keep going. All right, that's all we're doing there, right? Okay, good. Okay. And we wanted to do, but that's going to be tonight. So listener 2, we wanted to do a cancel. Want to do a review of listener 2. We're going to end this episode soon, I promise. I would say the good thing about having the little pop-up things, the promotional pop-up things at the end of the video, is you know that the video has only got 25 seconds left or whatever it is that I've got them set up to start popping up. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this episode. If you have, click the like button, maybe leave a comment. I always like to hear from people. Holy crow, that game is doing well. Always like to hear from people, and whoops, that's the listener though. If you've enjoyed, I just said that. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.